Hi guys, my name is Brittany, and this is my project on Bohemian Paris. So, Bohemianism is an unconventional artistic lifestyle and resistance to traditional culture. Writers, artists, and musicians all desired artistic freedom rather than living towards societal norms like regular careers. They just wanted to be free. This term was coined in 19th century France and is still used today. The first city to practice Bohemianism is Montmartre, and then now it has spread throughout the Latin Quarter, and the term could be used throughout the world today. Some cities that this could be related to in the US is San Francisco and Portland. So the movie La Boheme is filmed by King Vidor in 1926. It is a silent romance drama, but uses music to tell the story and has text on the screen for some of the speech that is used. It is about a group of artists struggling in bohemian life through money, sickness, poverty, and it is the love between a seamstress and a playwright. And he uses his love as a motive to write his play, but he doesn't know that she is sick, so they have arguments, and she lives her life trying to make her boyfriend successful. And there is a bohemian myth of that the freedom is supposed to be perfect, it is great, but it also shows the struggle of sickness, but more romanticized. The Tropic of Cancer is a book from Henry Miller. It was actually written in 1934, but banned in the US almost immediately for obscenity until a court ruling in the 60s about censorship, which led to a path of modern writing today. And Tropic of Cancer is a sort of diary autobiography without a certain point. It just shows the life of Miller becoming an artist in the bohemian lifestyle, but is more the dark side and truth of trying to catch that freedom. It is about poverty and lust and the truth behind all of it. The themes and the thesis that I came up with is that bohemianism in Paris and culture is both artistic freedom, but also a significant part of poverty struggle. It is being romanticized in La Boheme, but portrays a hidden truth in Tropic of Cancer. Now, comparing and analyzing, it is a cinematic theory in La Boheme. It is romanticizing bohemianism through a love story of the struggling artist. Um, it is doing what is needed and struggling for your love of your life. And the use of music in a cinematic sense also contributes to telling the story. Some examples of this story is what Rodolphe said. My play, I finished my first act. Never was there an inspiration like you, Mimi. Artists struggle to find their Paris, their inspiration to become an artist, and this one is using love. For Mimi, um, this is a text that was on the screen. For Mimi, there was long night hours of toil when only love gave her strength to keep up the deception, which relates to the points I've been making. And in Tropic of Cancer, it is a literary theory since it is a novel. The book gave a personal experience of a bohemian lifestyle and the truth of the poverty struggles. And for the quotes I've used, it is a Paris that has to be lived, that has to be experienced each day in 1,000 different forms of torture. A Paris that grows inside you like a cancer and grows until you are eaten away by it. Next is everybody says sex is obscene. The only true obscenity is war. And last one, she had a German mouth, French ears, Russian ass. Cut international. So basically, these quotes, at the time that the book was written, it was through the world wars. And the quote about obscenity is he is showing the world around him as well, instead of just telling one story that is made up. Um, So he says, the book is very obscene, is very obscene. And he talks about sex and uses many terms like cunt. And he says, if you think my book is crazy, just look at the world around us. And he feels like war is normalized around him and everything going on. So now he is going to normalize this type of writing. And it also paved the way for censorship and the type of writing that we see today. Um, Paris is more of an idea, a love and hate, and it consumes you as you do it, which relates to the first quote. It is about being hungry to find your Paris. And it pushed against norms and is using sex as a form of coping for what is happening to him and the struggles he is going through. And the last quote is about trying to normalize this type of writing about people, about women, and shows the types of different cultures that are coming into Paris trying to find their freedom. And also, at the time, there was a lot of prostitution as well, which gives this type of writing reasoning. And lastly, the conclusion. After finding all these similarities and differences of how artists memorialize bohemian lifestyle in Paris and cinematic and literary pieces, do you think it is harmful to romanticize that bohemian myth? And what are some films or books that represent the same type of struggle in modern times? And where is it? Like, is it in another city or is it Paris as well?